What's up, y'all? Welcome back. I just wanted to show you this project, which is a little bit different, but you might learn something. I might learn something too, because that's what it's all about. This is the Wilson Street property, we call it, which we bought in an auction. It was the old town offices, so they can't just sell things, they have to auction them. Graham's out here loading the last bit of equipment. What's up, Graham? Good, how are you? So we went and looked at the property. We figured out what we thought these different buildings were value-wise, what we can rent for, what we were willing to pay for it based on how much we thought the renovations were gonna cost. So it's a mathematical equation that my family really does because they're way better at math than I am. And then we come up with an offer. We have a little building on the corner here that isn't being worked on yet, but it's a good rainy day project. It'll probably become like a little storage space till we figure out what's next. This is outdoor covered storage. Don't really know what to do there, so I let my friend park his trailer in there and he mows my grass. Thank you, Bonky. This is a little rental house that we already owned, and it was in the middle of all this property, so that's why we also felt like we really had to get it. And this house started off as a rental house that we rented to the Floyd County Drug Court. And so it was people that were in recovery, trying to improve their lives. We work with the courts to kind of help people transition. And that's how that property started. So that was bought maybe 6 or 7 years ago. This building here was where the town would store some things, and they also had a little office upstairs. So we went in upstairs, gutted it. We worked out all our fire safety codes, all our life safety plans, all of our plans, drew a drawing, pulled a permit with the county. And over time, we turned that into a 2-bedroom apartment. One of the biggest problems in Floyd is no housing. And so every opportunity we get to create housing, we try to. So we've rented that pretty much immediately. And it's a cool apartment. It's right in downtown Floyd. You look out these windows and you can see some iconic businesses. And down below, this was where the county might have parked work trucks for the county for trash pickup, things like that. We did all our fire ratings in here and now turn this into a garage space for land. This is a great spot in town to have whatever it is you may want to store, your nice cars, different things like that. But it gives a place for my guys to come in. They'll do the painting, we'll do the electric, the plumbing, all those things. Turn it into a nice space. Make sure my people that work at Omnibuild have work year-round, which is one of the reasons why a lot of people like working here. We don't have much time off. I mean, you can have time off if you ask for it, but most people want to work. They want to keep the money going. They want to keep bills paid so that they can do things in their own lives. And this is how we kind of accomplish that. So this started off as a really rough space. We've upgraded the electric so it's on its own service. We cleaned it out. We had a sheetrock and insulate the ceiling for fire ratings. We have a little slop sink in the back in case somebody wants to clean up some things, different stuff like that. This was originally where Floyd Town offices were, and we were a little bit torn about what we can do with this space. We were wanting to keep commercial. We have a young guy that works for us. He was going through a hard time. He needed a place to go. We all pulled together on 2 weekends as a company and turned this into an apartment with county's assistance, you know, permit-wise, approvals, things like that. We got to do everything on the up and up because it's just the only way to do it. But we turned this into a little apartment for one of our employees so that he can stay with us, he can grow with us. I see a lot of potential, and that's another reason why people like working here, because when he's down, we kind of all rallied around him and pick him up. And now he's got a place, and we have somebody that's gonna stay with us for a long time and work, which is great. This is the old church, so kind of a cool building. It was where the town would have their meetings, things like that. The problem with this building was it didn't have good handicap access. So that was one of the reasons they needed to move buildings. So now we're converting this into a 3-bedroom apartment. Again, people need housing in Floyd. We're responding. 10 days solid of rain. So I've had up 5 to 15 people working in here almost every day. It's a nice day. There's a couple people here kind of cleaning up, heading to the next job, but they did a big push. We got us a step further. So everybody got work, we got a project going, and we've got a tenant that's getting close to moving in. This was the landing area in the church, and we've kept it exactly that. And so it's a little landing zone when you come into the apartment. This was just a wide open room in here. There was nothing in here. They didn't even have a bathroom in here. We worked with the town. We devised the plan, kind of back of an envelope type thing that we developed into an actual plan. Working with the existing windows because they were newly updated to work with egress and things like that, because there are limitations code-wise. But one of the things that's important with all the new spaces that we do, we try to do energy efficient lighting, energy efficient heat and cooling, durable finishes on the floor. Haley, that works with us in the office, she does all the design work on these. We've gotten into a good rhythm in the company. It's kind of like, Haley,
hey Matt,
we got a new space.
Already done it.
Okay, got it, cool. I have to think about it again. She orders cabinets with Jesse. They order the countertops. They talk to tenants that are gonna wanna move in to see if there's something they may want. This person moving in here is a dear friend of mine who needs a place to live, and she planned on staying for a long time. She knows that we take care of people. We're working with her on a lot of these finishes as well. So small, simple kitchen, open floor plan, eat-in, dining kind of living area. We'll do stone countertops in here just because they're durable. One of the things I learned years in the apartment business is durability is crucial because people appreciate it, we appreciate it, it lasts a long time. We have our first bedroom here on the right, maybe a year left. I don't know how TV works well yet. Electrical panel getting ready to get tied in. Small, efficient bedroom with a closet. Did solid doors because they hold up the test of time. Another bedroom right here, pretty much exactly the same. And then we did a bathroom in here. We're gonna clean up, hopefully get electric on this week so that we could actually see what we're doing here. And then this is a little bit of a bigger room. We added a little powder room in here because we felt like if there was gonna be, 3 potential people in here, we wanted to have 2 bathrooms. It's not a full bath, but it does the deal. What's up? This is Ben. How's it going? He's amazing. He's come on, we know his family. We're teaching him. And he's also a really good musician. So check his music out. This is Bradley. This is one of our new guys right here. Whoa. Now that we own all these properties, we're gonna work on taking this fence down and kind of blending all this. And then we own this parking lot back here, and we're working with our neighbor to be really friendly and cordial and make sure that everybody feels like they're taken care of. I think the real reason I wanted to do this video was to talk about ways to diversify your construction company. If you're in construction and you find that you have a lot of lag time, there's ways to diversify not only for your own investments, but how you utilize the people that work with you, your subcontractors, everything. I pretty much have work all the time. And everybody likes doing stuff like this because on a rain day, when you have multiple crews, everybody gets together out here and works together. And it's almost like a party. When the wheels hit the road on the job and everybody's together, it's like a family. We're dysfunctional at times, but at the end of the day, we all get along. Hit us up. We're planning some new videos with Hearts Media here soon to get the word out on some of our projects. See y'all.
You held onto that thing the whole time?
I have to have something in my hands. I'll talk about that in my next video.